My name's Hakeem Butler, and I lost my mom to breast cancer. I would say I was maybe 10 or 11 when I found out that my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was there the day she got the call, and she kind of broke down in tears and wouldn't tell me and my brother what happened, but we had to call a lot of our family members to come over. And I mean, I was young, but I wasn't, dumb or naive, so I kind of understood something drastic was happening. I was seeing a lot of family members that I hadn't seen in a long time, and I mean, I kind of understood something bad was going on, but they eventually sat us down and told us, and I mean, it was, as a young kid, you hear cancer and you get scared, but I wasn't scared because my mom was just such a tough woman. I just assumed she could beat anything, honestly. I carry my mom with me everywhere I go. Pictures on my phone, so I write her name on my cleats, and I talk to her before every game. I mean, whether she's listening or not, I'm gonna say a couple words to her, just tell her to look over me, my teammates, my family, and just everybody, I've just carried it with me every way, and I just try to do right by her. Graduated college, I mean, she wanted me to graduate college. That was a big thing for her. Just getting drafted, I mean, I know she was there the whole time, and she's still with me to this day. Through the whole process of her dealing with cancer, fighting it, going to chemo and everything, at a young age, you don't realize how strong your mom is, but she showed it a lot. I mean, I know she dealt with a lot, but she still made sure me and my brother had everything, and she made sure my sister was set. And my sister came back home, and she was the woman of the house, and she got strong and helped take care of my mom, and I had to be the man in the house to help take care of my mom, and it was a lot. But seeing my mom lose her hair, that was a big point for her. She was nervous about it, but I mean, she thought we were lying, we told her, but she was way more beautiful without the hair than she was with. And she was like, even if I beat this cancer, I might keep the bald head. I mean, I like it. And so it was a lot for her. And as a kid, you don't understand the things that adults go through for their kids, but she would never show that weakness. And I mean, until the day that I lost her, she never showed weakness.
A.Q. Shipley, and my mom is a breast cancer survivor. When my mom came, I think I was playing for the Baltimore Ravens at the time. My mom came down for a weekend for a game, I think it was, and told us the news and she had breast cancer. My sister lost it, and I'm trying to keep it together like the tough guy that I try and be. And it was the hardest news I think I've ever gotten, because it's my mom, it's the rock of our family, and then you hear this news, and anytime you hear cancer, it's like the scariest thing in the world, and then you start kind of trying to figure out what the next plan of action is, and thankfully, she's 5 years cancer-free at this point, which is an amazing feeling. My mom's very similar to me. She's like the tough person role, and that's kind of the way she is. She always has been that way, but she wanted nobody to know. She wanted to handle it her own way by herself without anyone knowing. She didn't want any sympathy, any things, and everybody handles it differently, and that was her right. So we obviously gave that to her, but still at the end of the day, it's my mom. I never wanted to see her go through anything like that, and but also wanted to be as supportive as I possibly could throughout the whole process. I know how strong women are and women have to be throughout that thing, and there's a very high amount that handle it very similar to the way she did, and super tough, super strong, and they go through it and they want to handle it on their own. And so anytime there's a situation where if they're going through it at that time, or they've been through it at that time, and there's an event or there's something where I can just kind of take their mind off it for whether it's a second, whether it's a minute, whether it's an hour, I try and put myself in those situations.